Okay, now your scoring tower software is installed on your system. Let's go ahead and fire it up for the first time and set up a track. Most of you will have one track or one series. So go ahead and log in with the same password you created when you signed up. This is an online program in the cloud, so it's automatically continuously syncing. Uh, Occasionally you'll see a no version that's available. It'll install itself or download and install it. You're good to go. So now we have the empty screen. This is the main interface. And right now we're going to work on a couple things, and one is setting up your track. I already have the Daytona Speedway. You can make a new one. If you don't have one in there, you'll make a new one. Give it a name. And spelling is not my strong suit, so Charlotte Motor Speedway. So now the track is created. Save that. You probably would like to create some divisions while you're here. You can do them at any time, but you can go ahead and create some divisions. I've already created a division for late models and 410 sprints under the Daytona Speedway track. You can hit new and go ahead and create another division. Let's put some E-mods in, and we'll put them on the Daytona track. That's just the default. Every time you create a new race in the Daytona track, if the default's checked, it'll go ahead and create that division for you. So now I have 3 divisions. While we're here, we can also add some sponsors if you wish. You should have a list of drivers. There's my list. You have to scroll down to see them on my list. I have a little bit too many. There's a list of drivers. You can add, delete them at your leisure. You can double click to edit properties for the drivers, addresses. I like to put the city and the state in because it shows up on the printouts. You can edit, change anything here. If they own their own transponder, I'd suggest you put that in there. At a minimum, I would put her car number. You can keep track of notes, comments, phone numbers, birthdays if you wish. But at a minimum, I like to have the city they live in, again, for the printouts. And if you're going to print checks or payout sheets, you'll want to put a default payee in here. That's who the check will be written to, and it'll be used later in the system for keeping track of 1099s for the year. So you can edit drivers, delete drivers, add new drivers. It's the same interface for all of the above. If you want to use passing points, there's a couple charts that come defaulted into the system. You can double click to edit an existing one or create another one. Most people will just have one chart for passing points. If you don't use passing points, don't worry about it. On the start, this is at the top of the chart is the starting position. On the side is the finishing position, and in the grid is the points. Races we're not going to get into, but that's how you start a new race. So divisions we've talked about, tracks, sponsors, drivers. In the next video, we'll actually start a race and do our thing.